We've talked about the Conan O'Brien Clueless Gamer segment series they've had on the show from time to time. Usually with celebrities, where they just sit down and play games that Conan O'Brien will, he's the Clueless Gamer. Conan O'Brien's what, early 50s by now? Um, and, he admittedly isn't a big video gamer, but like I'm looking on this one here, it was one of the episodes with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron are probably on to promote, what the hell was that? Frat Boys 2? What the hell was that movie called that came out last year? Um, but they had one with Marshawn Lynch and Gronkowski right before that Super Bowl a few years ago of the Seahawks versus the Patriots, and they played, I think, Mortal Kombat X, for example. Oh, Neighbors 2, not Frat Boys 2. Same movie. But anyway, this one they were playing Mario Kart 8. So the gist of it is that Conan O'Brien is clueless. And the gist of it also is that it's basically it's advertising for the games. It's sponsored segments, some of them. My problem with the show is that it's not as clearly stated. From the few I saw, it was never clearly stated up front that, hey guys, this is a paid advertisement or this segment sponsored by, Midway from Mortal Kombat X. If I'm wrong, don't slay me. Just the ones I've seen, I've never seen it explicitly stated, which obviously is a requirement if they're paying you for product placement and to goof on it, that you have to disclose that with the Federal Trade Commission. That's why I've gone on in the past. Also, I thought it was sort of a cop-out to sort of have Conan O'Brien get into playing video games when obviously that's not his market, and he knows he can just try to get a younger audience. Again, though, it's smart to do that because, hell, you want to evolve and stay with the times. I understand that. So I'm not killing the guy for it. I just think it's kind of just a little bit sort of just phony on its surface. But it's a big deal to get in with the younger crowd and go on YouTube. So these videos, so this Mario Kart 8 one, for example, that I saw that was funny. They drew little penises on his face after he lost his race. 4 million views. That's a lot of views. Not enough views to make money. So it's more or less probably bonus sponsorship money if you can go out to a company and say, oh yeah, we're going to show you on TV, but also to the core audience that people actually want to buy your shit, the people watching on YouTube, we can get millions of people. And so, yeah, pay us, $75,000 for that on top of however you're going to pay us to feature it on the segment. And that's where the value is to these developers and publishers. That's where the value is. Because that's how it works with big YouTubers. They get paid money. And I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that's where the value is for them. Because the people watching, first of all, no one's watching Conan O'Brien to buy video games. First and foremost, they're watching it to have fun and laugh and watch celebrities. But where am I going with all this roundabout speak? There is going to be, according to the Hollywood Reporter, beginning in February, there's going to be a show called Clueless Gamer. Like a spin-off of this segment. According to the article, the Clueless Gamer series will keep the same general formula as the existing web series where Conan plays video games and makes fun of them, oftentimes with celebrities at his side. Some games on Clueless Gamer will be on as a form of advertising, but the show has been such a hit with publishers are just now giving Conan their new games and hope that he'll promote them. Oh boy, oh no, they're going to be getting paid though. Yeah. Of course they're going to give the games to Conan. So if I have a game coming out, I'm going to give it to Conan to promote on the show because that's a ton of free publicity. They're going to have to pony up some cash for something. Unless this is a popular game, like a Mario Kart 8 or a Mortal Kombat, where it'd be smart for Conan to do it just for the laughs and the fact that it's a popular game already. There's going to be some games on here that not going to say be questionable, that paid Conan's people to get on the show. I mean, that's just business. Not faulting him for that, but let's be real here. I don't have a problem with this on its surface. The issue with me is more from a business standpoint, though, is that the mode, or I guess format, of a 30-minute show or hour show to promote video games is dead. It's absolutely dead. Attack of the Show, G4. They cannot be sustained. They're gone. Even websites like game trailers that run sort of some longer format stuff and just focused on gaming, hell, that could sustain itself totally. YouTube is where all this information is now, where all the promo is, all the new trailers, all the video. You want to see someone yell and scream while they play a video game. You want to see first early look footage. You want to see a quick reaction video. You want to see a stupid reaction video while someone's watching an announcement. It's all on YouTube. Any iteration of video game news and entertainment is on, all iterations is on YouTube for that. So this will not be a successful show in terms of ratings, because you're not going to have people, the core audience of people that watch Conan's show. I can't picture them all of a sudden tuning into a daily show for sure, but even a weekly video game show. Why wouldn't those people be on YouTube looking at shit? You know, how are you going to communicate to the people that a lot of the younger people don't even have cable TV anymore? How are you going to even communicate to them that, hey, coming up is going to be, we're going to be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe this week on the good old Nintendo Switch. So I'm not saying I want it to fail. I'm just saying there's not going to be an audience that you'll be able to find to watch it on cable television. So you're going to say, well, Pat, put the whole show on YouTube. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that for cable shows, because then the value to the cable advertisers for the commercials is absolutely lost entirely. Then will they put segments out on YouTube? Absolutely. But again, that's not going to pay for the production of the show, and it's not going to make up for I think the people that won't tune in to watch it. So for example, if like this Mario Kart 8 segment did 4 million views, that's not a small amount of money, but that's like what? Even if they got 2,000 per click, they grossed like $8,000 on that, which that could be even high. That's not enough to run a show, a huge cable TV show with dozens of employees. That's just not enough. So the YouTube revenue for Team Coco, the YouTube revenue is almost like just a bonus. It's more important just to get, to maintain their relevancy and have clips on YouTube so people remember that, hey, there's a Conan O'Brien show out there. There's a Conan O'Brien show out there, all you 15-year-olds. You didn't watch it back in the day on NBC. You were too young, but there's this Conan O'Brien show, and there's this guy Conan O'Brien that's cool. So check out some of the stuff here. So we're not totally forgotten by generation, Gen Y and before. What's the generation after that? Z. Can we come up with a better generation system, by the way, of lettering X, Y, and Z? I mean, can we come up with something else? I'm like in between X and Y. I'm like a generation chromosome over here. We have just a different system, please. I don't know how I got into a tangent of talking about the generation system, but that always bothered me. Baby Boomer sounds cool. Generation X sounds too cool for itself, and then Y is just being lazy. After that. Anyway, so I don't think this is going to be a huge success. It might be sort of just a nice ploy to get video game developers and publishers to pay Team Coco of Conan O'Brien production to play the games in the show and have them make money. Which again, I don't fault them for, but I don't see this being a success on cable TV.